We're here today at Alley, a co-working space powered by Verizon. What you see behind me is a working 5G node. What we had today was a group of filmmakers and storytellers brought here by the Independent Film Project, and what they were here to do is look at how 5G will affect the future of media and entertainment. These storytellers are here as part of an initiative with the Independent Film Project, and these people are being invited to pitch as part of a competition to get their project made using 5G technology. There's a range of projects that have been pitched as part of this competition, and at the end, these projects will be invited to RYOT Studios, which is part of Oath, also a Verizon company, in LA to make those projects a reality.
We have selected 9 projects. We are in the middle of a 3-day lab where they're going over various creative and conceptual considerations into their work. So the next stage is these projects are in development and production, and so it's exciting to do a program where we're stepping in on the ground floor and really able to influence and shape the life of the work itself.
And I think this has a great tie-in with Verizon and Oath as a whole, because we do have a lot of we have media properties, and we're concerned about or we're interested in the advancement of immersive media and how 5G is going to impact that. Now, exactly how it's going to happen, we don't necessarily know, and so we're going out to these people who are experienced storytellers. They're masters at their craft, and we're saying here are some resources like 5G, like motion capture technology, like edge compute resources. What would you do with these? How would you create new stories? How would you tell new narratives? And we're really excited to see what they come up with.
It's a VR and AR project that combines volumetric video, motion capture, 3D scanning, and real-time graphics.
Trying to create an XR comic.
I have a film background, but for traditional film. The last few years I've been heavily in VR and immersive storytelling, and it's been exciting today to see some of these tools that look like they're a lot more accessible now for independent filmmakers and independent storytellers like myself, because the technology has gotten cheaper and it's gotten better at the same time.
Here in the space, we saw some really interesting demos. We saw a volumetric capture setup where you have cameras capturing in real-time 3D somebody's image. What's unique about this and what uses 5G is that usually that's a very computer-intensive process, but using a 5G network, the rendering can be done in real time, and you can really get a 3D image that's very clear, more clear than having to wait if you had to wait the hours that it would take to render in current technology. We also saw a demo of a mobile gaming demo. 5G takes the processing off of the device, puts it into the network, so you can have much more low latency gaming experiences on a mobile device. This is one of 5 5G labs that Verizon has set up across the country, and each one of those labs is tailored to the marketplace that it exists in. So for example, there's a focus on this space in working with the financial technology industry, where in New York, we have Wall Street. In LA, it's more focused on working with 5G applications in the entertainment industry, Hollywood. In Washington, D.C., we're talking about first responders and how those people can use 5G to do the jobs that they need to do.
This is ground zero for creating an ecosystem around 5G.
It really is. We're part of the 5G ecosystems team.
How are you guys set up to, when you have an idea that you really like and are excited about, to kind of scale that up and bring that business model to a more successful point, maybe even integrate it with what you're already doing?
These types of immersive experiences, these signature experiences, we're hoping that we might be able to take some of these ideas and continue working with these storytellers, with these immersive media creators to create new experiences that might be accessible to Verizon customers. That is a little ways down the line, but this is the beginning. This is the beginning of that conversation. This is the start of that journey to see how we might begin creating these new signature media experiences and be able to allow our customers to experience them themselves.
And we'll be following the progress of this as it moves along into next year. But what's more important is we're going to be taking a close look at how companies, service providers like Verizon are connecting the dots between the high technology products that they're bringing to market now with real 5G and the content and entertainment brands that they own through companies like Oath, and how those business models are going to start to emerge, harnessing the low latency, the high speed, high bandwidth capabilities of 5G.